throughout those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. That may have sounded like Nat King Cole, but it wasn't. It was me. And this is the kind of day that Nat King Cole was singing about way back then. You can see the Korean Veterans Memorial Bridge, Rouses Point Bridge, heading over to Alberg, Vermont. And it's hazy, but not our usual haze that we all grew up with. The kids these days are growing up with a new kind of haze. Smoke in the air. There's a Canadian wildfire smoke that's causing a haze on this July 26, 2025. We're in Rouses Point for the annual Rouses Point Sportsmen's Club barbecue that people in and around the community look forward to every year. We're going to wander on the grounds and see who we can chat with. This is the Sportsman Club pier or area that they own, and it was the former home of the Steamboat Hotel, and it was called Steamboat Landing back when the railroads and the steamboats were coming up and down. Steamboats were coming up and down Lake Champlain, and the railroad was crossing here. The ONLC, the Northern Railroad, came through here in 1850. But even before then, this was known as as an area for steamboats to come in. Because Lake Champlain, it goes all the way down to Ticonderoga, and from there you can go even further south into the state. We're going to wander in, see who we can chat with. Just a brief visit. We have a wedding to attend later this afternoon. It's always a busy weekend this weekend. Last night we did the coverage of the opening of Bob Venn Park and in Champlain, and then went to the Christmas Magic event at Lakeview Pub and Grill. That's a 2-day fundraising event, courtesy of the Lakeview Pub and Grill and 5 O'Clock Somewhere, who donates their time to provide very, very popular music to the event. So that's going on last night and tonight, and then a lot of groups. We saw class reunions online for the 50-year club. We saw 50-year graduates from 1975. We saw a few of them yesterday. Saw a class of 1980 having their reunion tonight, so this weekend. So a lot of people kind of plan their events around the Sportsman's Club barbecue. It's a chance to get people back in town and a chance to mingle and meet people that you may not have seen since a year ago, in some cases 5-10 years ago. So it's a great event for the community, just like Chazy Old Home Day is a great event, and that's taking place tomorrow in Chazy. So we're going to head inside. This plaque here is for the Underground Railroad that was utilized through here, and there's another plaque over there giving a little more history of this area. It's a little smoky here too, but it's not Canadian wildfire smoke. It's barbecue smoke. It smells pretty good when you get close to it. Oh, people are lined up here. It's not, oh, it just turned to 12:01. So people are lined up, anxious to be the first in line to buy the barbecue tickets and head through. With a whole lot of familiar faces in that line as I made my way through there. Now, all the volunteers are here working hard to put this on every year. I certainly have to applaud them and their efforts. And outside of the Canadian wildfire smoke, they got a perfect day here. Temperature is going to be in the low 80s, sunshine, and good food, good companionship, and a good cause to keep this little area here available to membership. Membership is relatively inexpensive. I'm going to renew my family membership here before we get too far along. All right, I'm making my way toward the back of here, and the first place I come to is operated by this fella here. I just called you your brother's name when I saw you first here, Rob. I appreciate that.
Well, like I said, I've been called worse even
So
today.
tell us your name.
My name is Rob Casey.
All right.
I am a trustee for the Sportsmen's Club and a past president. Cooking clams today. We have pretty much 1,000 clams to sell. We had no problem selling out last year. We have little necks we think are the best. And I'm happy to be, I've been doing this for 30 years and it's a lot of fun. And it helps to like clams. So here I am.
So if there's any left over, we know where they're going.
Well, you don't need a steamer. You can put them right on your grill, and when they open, they're done. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So what does it take to become a Sportsman's Club member?
We sell memberships here, certainly. It's $20, includes your whole family for a year. You get use of the pier anytime you want. You can also rent the pier for a party if you're a member. And you can buy memberships here, Latitude 45 in the American Legion, and probably Cornerstone.
I'm always a 5-month-a-year member because I buy my membership here. So
well, no, that's fine. And a lot of people have been buying their memberships here every year for ever and ever. That's fine. That's fine. We appreciate the.
I talked to Cody about putting a date in there. Say the date you bought it, and then your membership's for a year after that.
Well, it works out the same. Though. We're fine.
So you're not throwing too many people off the lot.
No, and as long as you're giving us money, we'll take whatever you want to give us, for sure.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So in addition to the Canadian smoke, you're going to be breathing some of the barbecue smoke here too, huh?
Well, it's been good for us sitting here.
It's a nice breeze today.
And the south wind the smoke was coming from the north this morning with the north wind real early. Looks like it's turned around. Maybe it'll clean it up a bit.
Okay. So you told me off camera there was a last-minute cancellation. Sometimes things happen, and the band wasn't able to be here. So.
Yeah, the band had a problem and couldn't make it.
So you got somebody stepped up and is going to help you out here.
Dan, our old friend Dan Itchier is a DJ, and we called him this morning, and he was happy to come help us out. So he'll be down here shortly, and because there are a few people still want to dance.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of beyond that, but I understand.
Okay, so we'll be waiting for a DJ to show up here. In the meantime, you still got music playing.
And we do. Yep, we'll take care of that.
All right, thank you very much.
Hey, good seeing you, Captain.
Yeah, and I see you're working alone here.
Mr. Diso has been my partner for 30-something cooking clams. We do it with our eyes closed.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah,
both eyes.
both eyes.
All right, thanks, guys. DJ Ichie is setting up. As I said, may have said just a minute or so ago, he got a call either late last night or early this morning, asked if he was available because unfortunately the band that was supposed to perform, you get problems that pop up. Not much you can do about it, and they weren't able to be here. So we'll wish them well and hope whatever the situation that caused that isn't too serious. But people are wandering in here. It's now 12:22, and people are carrying their barbecue plates. But if you don't like barbecue chicken or don't want to have a big meal like that, they sell Michigans and hot dogs and hamburgers and clams, as we've heard, and a different variety of beverages, water, soda, and even a beer if you're so inclined. This guy here I know is going to be getting a soda, but we'll keep looking around. Maybe we can find somebody else from the Sportsman's Club to chat with us. Okay, we've got the man in charge here. How many years you been in charge, young fella?
This is my 10th year.
10th year, wow.
Yep.
That's a lot for a young fellow.
It is. I enjoy it. It's a family tradition. My grandfather and my father were both past presidents, so trying to keep it somewhat family oriented for all the locals, because it's mainly the locals that support us. So it's your normal families that are here every year. My family has been involved for years, so it's nice to get together once a year and we get all the locals together and get to shoot the breeze with them.
All right, this is Cody O'Brien and your father Mike, you're saying, and then his father Al.
Al, yep.
They were involved in this. Your grandfather then was probably old enough to be one of the founders then.
He was, yes, he was. He was one of the founders. We actually have, he was involved in the burning of the mortgage. He was president down here. I think he did 9 years as president.
Wow.
So. And my father, I think, was 13 or 14 years. So, and this is my 10th. So, we've been at it a long time.
Apparently so. Yeah, it's close to 30 years, if not more, of just the O'Brien family.
Yep.
So the whole club works hard on this. How many active members do you have right now?
We stay between 160 and 180. A few years ago, we eclipsed the 200 mark, which was nice, and we're always looking for members. If you were willing to spend $20, you can become a member for the year. It includes husband, spouse, and children under the age of 18. You can come and use the pier any day of the year, no charge. You can also, as a member, you have the right to rent the pier if you want a private party, like a graduation or a class reunion or anything like that. And memberships are available at Cornerstone Drug and Gift, the American Legion, Post 912, Latitude 45, and Lake Champlain Fish Market.
And if they bump into somebody like you in the street?
And all the board members always have them, usually have them with them, yes.
So I see a lot of people working here. How many, you have monthly meetings maybe? Or?
We do. We have a meeting the third Saturday of each month at 10 a.m. Usually lasts an hour, hour and a half, not too long, but go over the membership report and treasurer's report and old and new business. And if you're a member, you can attend any meeting, bring us any ideas, concerns, questions. So any member is welcome at any meeting.
So I don't imagine everyone who's working here today shows up at all the meetings, but
no.
But you're able to get a hold of them and get them to...
They know the last Saturday in July is the day of the barbecue. So yeah, some of these people that work here, we don't see them down here other than this one day of the year, but it's a big job, and everybody bands together to make it happen.
Yeah, as you know, a couple of years back we started to encourage the graduates from St. Mary's and Champlain Central of the 1960s to show up here, and they're going to meet some of their old classmates and people that younger class people, older class people that they went to school with.
Yep.
And I know a class of 75 from 50 years ago had a thing last night, and I'm pretty sure they're planning on showing up today, at least a lot of them.
They are too, and actually also the class of 1980 had a small reunion too yesterday, and hopefully we get some of that crowd down here today. So hopefully we get our 2 class reunions and all our locals. We have a beautiful day. We couldn't ask for a nicer weather day.
No.
80 degrees, nice little breeze off the lake, sun is shining. We couldn't ask for a nicer day.
No, temperatures wise.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of the Canadian smoke to deal with.
Yeah, we have to deal with that, but
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I always tell people, if you want to see people that you haven't seen in a year or 2 or whatever, show up at the St. Mary's Bazaar, show up at the Rouses Point Sportsmen Barbecue, show up at the 4th of July celebration here in town.
Absolutely.
The people that you know. And
our summers here are short, as everybody knows, so everything is kind of cram-packed into a few months, but it is nice when people do get the free time to be able to come down and socialize. And my mother was part of the class of 1980, and she ran into people last night that she hasn't seen since 1980. So it's really nice for the classes to be able to get back together.
Yeah. So I did see, like I said, I saw a post this morning from I think Debbie Poirier put it on there from it was her class, and it's great, and it's a great place to come, and you won't just see your classmates, but the one who graduated 3 years ahead of you or 2 years behind you or whatever.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, anything else, Cody, that you think is important?
I don't believe so. We have 2 beautiful brand new signs out in the front of the property. One on the 4x4 frame, and then one mounted on the side of the building. We've been selling $50 raffle tickets to help generate some funding for that. We've limited the tickets to 150. We've only got about 30 left, and we're hoping to sell the rest of those today.
I imagine they will
And
go.
we're giving away $4,500 in cash prizes.
Wow.
So, and that's something we're thinking about doing as a fundraiser every year.
Yeah, if it
'Cause
works,
it seemed
yeah.
to have gone well, and people really seem to have liked it. So,
Oh, good, good.
yeah.
All right. Thank you. I'll let you
right,
get back
thank
to
you.
work.
All right,
Otherwise-
thank you, Calvin.
Although I don't want to get you fired here. you know.
No, God, no. Thank you, Calvin.
Okay, Cody O'Brien, and it's starting to gather here, as you can see, and DJ is setting up, so there'll be a reason for everybody to stick around once DJ gets his gear up and his turntables turning. We're going to get a picture of those signs that Cody mentioned. We'll zoom in, but we won't linger very long. Nobody I know of wants a picture of themselves throwing barbecue chicken in their mouth, but my wife insisted that I get a few shots here, so I always follow orders. One of my cousins is blocked there. Okay, I think I got both of them now. So we're gonna go out and take shots of those new signs. As you can see, it's non-stop people coming in here, and as I said, not everybody gets to barbecue, but if you're looking forward to a barbecue chicken, this is a great place to have it right here. Yeah, if you want to volunteer to help out with this kind of stuff, I'm sure they would be more than happy to welcome new members. I'm going to assume this is the one that Cody mentioned was on the entrance of the building here, Rouses Point Sportsmen's Club, Inc., headquarters, Rouses Point, New York. And it's right here as you enter, next to the flagpole. And this is a sign by the roadside. Look at this side of it first. To our members, as a member, you are entitled to use of this pier. Please help us keep it clean. Take what you bring. If you bring it in, take it out. If we keep it clean, others will follow. Remember to strive to be a good sportsman and a good conservationist in all hunting, trapping, fishing, and boating that you do. Thank you for visiting the Rouses Point Sportsmen's Club. That's what you see when you're exiting, and we'll see what it says on this side. There it is. Nicely done. Rouses Point Sportsmen's Club. Beautiful sign. Well done. So that's our quick look. We've got a wedding to attend this afternoon, and got to prepare for that. So we always want to make our way down here and let people know this is going on, and encourage people to come here and socialize and meet up with their neighbors and meet some new people. If you're new to town, this is a great place to meet people. If you haven't done it in the past, consider doing it in the future. So thanks for watching. Viewer-supported local television, hometown cable TV, worthy of your support. We try to bring what's interesting in and around our North Country community. Thanks again for watching.